the brother made a point. I was watching a video. I forget which brother it is. He in the GMS family. But the brother put up a video and he started talking about the bullets. And what you got to understand, a NATO tip round is a ball tip round. You got your basic 5.56, the 7.62 millimeter. And then you got the 20 millimeter, you got the 30 millimeter, and then you got the bullet that the 50 cal fires. And they're pretty big though. And those last couple bullets I just mentioned are big as hell. I mean, they hit your arm and to take it off. Matter of fact, 50 cal can cut you in two if it hit you right. All right. Now, but those smaller rounds, you know, they use those for war because those are NATO approved. The Geneva Convention approved weapons. But hollow tips were disapproved by the Geneva Convention and NATO because they considered them inhumane. Right. Well, the U.S. government just ordered 1.6 billion high-powered rounds, and a lot of them were hollow tips. Yeah. What the fuck you think they got them for? Right. So if a hollow tip is considered illegal on an international level, but they arming their troops and their police officers with them for the people, because it's about to go down. Matter of fact, read that scripture you read again about their confidence, that last part.
I got something for you.
All right, go ahead, brother. You gonna make a NATO round, a 7.62, 5.62 millimeter, or a basic 223, which is basically the same thing as a 5.56. That's what that dude was shooting on them kids with. He was shooting them with a 223. All right, which was an M4 223, which is basically an M16. They almost identical. All right, go ahead.
Job 18 and 14. His confidence shall be ruled out of his tabernacle, and it shall bring him to the king of terrors.
Right. And what's Pat Buchanan came on TV and said white America died today when Obama got in the office? That scripture came to life, man. Their confidence is down, Esau. Yeah. And America is dead, and you so-called white people are losing power, and you are going down, and you aren't making a lot of babies, and your women are having babies by black men, Hispanic men, and men of the other nations. All right? Because I know this fine-ass redhead just had a baby by a damn Elamite. All right? So all these brown-skinned men, even of the other nations, are popping your women. All right? So you are disappearing. It's true. All you Aryan nation people and all you militia people and KKK people, it's true. It is true. Your numbers are dwindling and you are becoming small. There ain't shit you can do about it.
One more verse.
Go ahead, brother.
All right. It says his roots shall be dried up beneath.
Your roots.
And above shall his branch be cut off.
Your branch. That's talking about your seed, man. Y'all got little rods to begin with. Why you think your women fucking everybody else? You some small dick motherfuckers, man. I mean, right.
I had Edom might admit that to us too. He came to my job. He admitted, he was like, man, our women just love y'all, man, and I know the reason why they want y'all too.
Right, cause she coming. That's why.
That's why they got
she even knows. Right, you brother be touching parts of the kitty. She ain't know she.
Hey, that's why they might do all type of sick, twisted sex acts, man.
Right, because they trying to make up. Or they compensate. Yeah. You know, they go out and buy a fucking $100,000 car to impress a broad who ride around with him, and then when he not around, she fucking a nigga anyway.
Get a big ass gun.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, let me finish. His remembrance shall perish from the earth. He shall have no name in the street.
Right, you gonna just completely be forgotten. Your remembrance will perish from the earth. Somebody can hold Obadiah to back that up. All right. He said there'll be no more no more of you. You should be gone forever. All right, let me get back into this. It says, verse 41, for the earth thou hast not judged with truth. All right, this is back in 2nd Ezra, 11th chapter. And this is verse 41. It says, for the earth hast thou not judged with truth, but thou hast afflicted the meek. That's these people, the Israelites, the meek. the so-called Latino, Native American, and the Negro. That's who the meek is, and that's who you've afflicted. All right? And it says, thou hast hurt the peaceable. Thou hast loved liars and destroyed the dwellings of them and the walls of such as did thee no harm. Because we didn't do nothing to you. Man, when you showed up on the shores of this place, man, the natives of the place for the most part were greeting you, you know, and helping you and taking and looking out for you, feeding you, showing you how to survive. And you turned around and you stabbed them in the back, literally.
Taught them how to take baths.
Literally, right. Told you right. Showed you how to wash your ass before you came to eat. All that kind of stuff. Just took care of you, man.
Yeah, Esau, they came on shore having scurvy and shit. You know, that fever.
They brought rats and roaches over here too. Right. There was no rats in America before the damn so-called pilgrims showed up, and them cockroaches come from Germany. You brought the common cold over here. You brought everything that's bad over here.
Smallpox.
Herpes, syphilis, all that came from you so-called Europeans. So-called. Right?
You know the worst thing the white man brought over here?
Himself.
His ass, man.
Right, he is a cold. You can right. They should look up. You should look up the word snot, and it should be Dennis the Beaver's face right next to it, like in that order. All right. This is verse 42. Salaki, verse 43. Therefore is thy wrongful dealing come up unto the highest, and the pride unto the mighty. All right. So the Lord is tired of you, man. That's why what's happening in America is happening. All right, that's why you got videos about the end all over the place, showing solar flares and all these things that have never happened before. You're right; these things have never happened before, and it is, and they're all signs that you're done. All right, and then Esau making shows like Life After Man. There is no right showing you how all this is going to corrode. No, it's going to be life after Esau. You're the only one that's not going to be here. That's it. All right? Verse 44. The highest have looked upon the proud times. Where's the slavery sign? Any slavery sign. And right, your happy days, the 1940s and the 1950s. All right? It says, and those were proud times for you. It said, the highest have looked upon the proud times, and behold, they are ended, and his abominations are fulfilled. It's a wrap for you, Esau. It's a wrap for you Eagles, man. You even had a band called the Eagles. You're some proud-ass devils, man. All right? And it says, and therefore appear no more, thou eagle, nor thy horrible wings. Where's that where you at with that American flag at? Where you at, brother? He had that flag on his oh, all right. All right. Never mind for that. But it says, and therefore appear no more thou eagle, nor thy horrible wings, nor thy wicked feathers, nor thy malicious heads, nor thy hurtful claws, nor all thy vain body, that all the earth may be refreshed. See, I love reading this scripture, man. This is literally one of my favorite scriptures. I love this scripture. Because that eagle ain't going to be seen no more. All right? And it says, I'm going to read it again, start at 45 again, because it sounds good. It says, and therefore appear no more thou eagle, nor thy horrible wings, nor thy wicked feathers, nor thy malicious heads, nor thy hurtful claws, nor all thy vain body, that all the earth may be refreshed. So the earth can't be refreshed until the so-called white man is gone.
That's right.
Matter of fact, I can get a hand clap for that. Just the thought of that.
Right.
The so-called that's when the earth gonna be refreshed. That's when it's gonna be peace on earth. When you red pieces of shit is gone. All right. It says that all the earth may be refreshed and may return, being delivered from the violence, that she may hope for the judgment and the mercy of him that made her. So the earth is in mourning behind you red-ass dogs. Go ahead, brother, bring it out.
Obadiah, verse 10. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob,
right?
Shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever.
That's talking to you eagles. Go ahead.
In the day that thou stoodest on the other side, in the day that the strangers carried away captive his forces.
Right, you stood on the other side because you still was our brother. You're still our brother now with your wicked ass. But look what you did to us. And we were your brother. We're the closest relatives on this planet that you have. And look what you did to us. Go ahead.
And foreigners enter into his gates and cast lots upon Jerusalem.
Right, cast lots. That's slavery. So them fake Jewish people, nobody cast lots for them. They didn't get sold into slavery because they're not Israel.
Even thou was one of even thou was as one of them.
Right. So you stood on the other side, Esau, and you watched your brothers and helped your brothers get destroyed when they were destroying Jerusalem. Go ahead.
But thou shouldest not have looked on the day of thy brother in the day that he became a stranger.
So y'all were all off beat and off rhythm partying. Right. But now we gonna be all in rhythm partying too. Yeah, go ahead, brother.
Neither shouldest thou have rejoiced over the children of Judah in the day of their destruction.
Right.
Neither shouldest thou have spoken proudly in the day of distress. Thou shouldest not have entered into the gate of my people in the day of their calamity. Yea, thou shouldest not have looked on their affliction in the day of their calamity, nor have laid hands on their substance in the day of their calamity.
You never should have touched us, eagles. Never should have touched us, red boy. Go ahead.
Neither shouldest thou have stood in the crossway to cut off those of his that did escape. Neither should thou have delivered up those of his that did remain in the day of distress. For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen. And
so the rest of you heathen go catch it too. I mean, Esau, you gonna get the blunt of everything, but Ammon and Moab, you that ass gonna get whooped too. You gonna Ammon and Moab, you gonna get it too. Your proud asses. And Ishmael too. Ham, all you, man, everybody getting fucked up.
Them fucking Ammonites and the Moabites, they down there making Sambo videos, dressing black faces and making little reality shows and shit. So they need an ass whooping too.
Goddamn Ammonites, man, you making them Sambo pictures, you gonna make some goddamn Michael Jordans, man. You make some Jordans for 2 cents, man. They don't put my foot in your ass. I'ma buy them and put my foot in your ass, man. Chick goop, man.
Fucking dog eating, cat eating, fucking heathens. And you didn't come up with the samurai sword either, you pieces of shit. Motherfuckers.
Ninjas and kung fu.
Right.
Yeah, you can't be a ninja unless you got black blood.
Messing around make me go into the Moabite stones. Fuck y'all up.
That jujitsu too.
Go ahead, brother.
Verse 15, for the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen, as thou hast done.
Salakia, one more thing about Ammon and Moab. All right, I used to watch The Pride all the time, because that was my favorite. That was the best fight show there was. It was better than the UFC. And here's the thing, The Pride was a very good and honorable show. You know, it really it showed the spirit of Buddhism. Not Buddhism, Budo, which means the honorable, the way of the warrior, which wasn't your way. That was the Israelite way. All right, and it was held in Japan. It was a Japanese show, but there were no Japanese champions, not one. I just wanted to remind you of that, not one. And you know what? There still ain't no Japanese champions. You get all the judo, the best judo, the best karate. They're not Japanese or Chinese. Remember that. Keep reading.
Verse 15, for the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen, as thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee.
So everything's going to be done unto all you heathens, especially you, Esau. Go ahead.
Thy reward shall return upon thy own head, for as ye have drunk upon my holy mountain, so shall all the heathen drink continually. Yea, they shall drink and they shall swallow down.
You're going to swallow down that sewer water, all you heathens, full of shit, piss, and snot, and you're going to choke that shit down. Double.
And they shall be as though they had not been.
Right? And that's actually you, Esau. You're going to be forgotten.
But upon Zion shall be deliverance.
And that's these people, the 1/3 of Israel, all right? And the wicked 2/3 after they go through what they got to go through.
And there shall be holiness, and the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions.
We're going to possess everything you have, period. Starting on this side.
Right in pockets.
Because as society falls, the Israelites get raised up. And most high willing, we all a part of that number.
That's right. Look,
all right? The scripture said when everybody else is hungry, we're going to be eating. Go ahead, brother.
It says, and the house of Jacob shall be a fire.
Right? The house of Jacob shall be a fire. So that's the real Israelite. Not the Jewish people, because they're not Israelites. And the whole world seems to know that, except you dumbass Americans. Go ahead.
And the house of Joseph a flame.
Right? Solidifying the northern and the southern kingdom back together again. That's your two witnesses, dumbass Jehovah Witnesses.